Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I love you, baby.
Yeah, I love you too. Who is that texting you?
Nobody, baby. Don't worry about it.
Nobody. It says Tina. Who the fuck is Tina? Who the fuck is Tina?
Bitch, you know what? Get your shit and get out.
You know what? I love you, babe, but maybe we should take a break.
A break? Maybe you should kiss my ass.
Sound familiar? You in a relationship and the shit ain't working. It's time for the truth. This is the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Voice of Reason has returned to Hot Button Radio. You can't find Hot Button Radio anywhere other than the Dash Radio app. How do you get that? You download it. Jesus, it's really simple. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. You download it on your phone. Maybe you delete an old app that you don't use, and you download the Dash Radio app. And once you get there, then you scroll through the genres of different radio programs that they have available for your perusal. And then you find Hot Button Radio. Listen, if you find Hot Button Radio after downloading the app, guess what you're going to find? You're going to find Zoe Williams, the Voice of Reason, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, from 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Listen, also, along with that free app, you're going to get a free hotline number. That hotline number is, Ashonti?
844-55-1.
Once again, for those who are slow.
That number to call in and speak to us is 844-55-1.
Now, if this is your first time tuning in to the Voice of Reason on Hot Button Radio, the Dash Radio app, this is what we do. We're like a bootleg, janky relationship help desk, right? Mm-hmm. You call in, ask us questions, and then my crack team of different women from all walks of life. We have a young, educated, schooled and business-minded, focused red panda named Ashonti Ford. Right.
That's me.
So we have, she's young, she's industrious, she's independent, she's grinding. We have that perspective. Then we have the mushrooms and weird wildflower dandelion. I don't give a fuck. I'm just living hardcore, kind of Whitney Tabor energy. Whitney will be here. This is what we mean, late and just
Team Tabor.
Probably coming back from Tijuana drunk.
Gotta still love her.
Yeah,
though.
She's going to be turned up when she comes in, and she's not going to know where we are. She's just going to dumb it. Hey, it's Team Tabor. Tabor time.
Right.
And she's going to go off, right? Then we have polished, educated Cal Berkeley, woman, full-fledged, self-knowing woman, Veronica Conway, life coach, transformational life coach, one of my life coaches, man. She's a powerful sister, powerhouse, right? Veronica Conway, she's dope. She's on the line. And then later in the show, for every show, we also incorporate the mystical, the mysterious, the spiritual, the unorthodox. Heka Activated. Heka Activated is a psychic medium. Yes. So
Just got really weird.
It's this really strange show right now. So what we do, we really try to go in and we have fun, but we also want to provide information. So today's topic is going to be one of those. Hey, what happened to my music bed?
I know, that's what I was
me?
asking. Where's the music? I mean, I love that it's just
Little
like
instrumental
your voice,
underneath me. Let's see if we can.
Let's get a little beatbox.
Tax
girl.
our. We have a female engineer, so. According to female lore,
here we go.
Females are supposed to be able to multitask.
They are.
Well, let's see.
She's just
let's
trying
see
to make
if she
sure.
can handle it all. Jesus. I'm going to judge her harshly because
Don't worry,
she's so
he
skilled.
does it to all of us.
Right. 844-55-1 is the number to dial. Today's topic, man, is going to be crazy. The beauty industrial complex, much like the military industrial complex or the prison industrial complex. We're asking this question. In what ways does the business of beauty leave women ugly on the inside? Oh, Jesus. And then, you know what's wrong with us. We can't help but racialize shit.
Right.
So.
Because it's racial.
I mean, skin lightening and all that, right? It's going to be ugly today. So listen, what I want to do is take a quick break. When I come back, I'm going to be asking questions. I'm going to be presenting all types of angles to this topic. And we want you to call 844-55-1. Are you sick of weaves? Are you sick of foundation? Are you sick of the Earl Shy paint coat over your face? Holla at us, right? We're going to talk about beauty or ugliness. Who wants to talk about it? 844-55-1. We'll be back in 2.2. Holla. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason has returned. Some members of Voltron have been docked for being late. I think the light-skinned yellow tiger was docked. And then the mama lioness tiger has been docked as well. My Voltron metaphor. Veronica was late. But Veronica is here. And so the Virgo team, Virgos are never really late. That's not how they get down.
What the hell? I'm always late.
Oh, yeah, you just
my bad.
Shrooms and all types of shit.
Man,
the
where they
wildflower. I get it.
I'm here, guys.
So
I would have to get my hair done. I'm sorry.
So let's talk about this topic really quickly. This topic is crazy. The beauty industrial complex.
Yes.
Right? Let's really dig into this because I want to know what women think about beauty and insecurity and, beauty standards. How come dark skin is just not very attractive? And then when you get a dark skinned person, they elevate her to the zenith, like say Lupita, right? So it makes it seem like, well, once in a great year, every 24,942 years, a great chocolate beauty shows herself. But the rest of you darkies are just really just not very attractive, okay? No, but I'm just saying, what's up with the light skin, dark skin? Why did Sammy Sosa start off as a brown, Cuban, a cup of coffee colored Cuban, and now all of a sudden he just looks like a fucking retarded, what's my man, Desi Arnaz. He looks like he looks retarded. He looks terrible.
Low budget caramel macchiato now.
I'm just saying, like, what's up with the light skin, dark skin, and the colorism, and light skin, dark skin, and then beauty standards and blonde hair. Why all of the R&B singers, whether it's Rihanna, whether it's fucking...
Ooh, I'm about to go blonde, too.
Right. Everybody wearing blonde wigs. And why do black women wear blonde wigs? And are black women trying to be white? Are they Europeanizing themselves? Are they being shoved through a Negropean filter? We need to make sure that the Negroes look Eurocentric in order to be welcome to our parties. What is this about? Do you think beauty is really skin deep? Do you think its origins are from the inside or the outside? And if it's the inside, why do so many sisters look to accentuate themselves with European highlights and cutting your nose off? I mean, just the fact you want to cut your nose off is wow.
Right.
Damn, I was born with a muffin on my face, and I want to chop half of this muffin off. Somebody speak to us right now, 844-55-1.
The light skin, dark skin beef, or why
you don't
women
get to
change.
talk. You're light skin.
I don't get to talk. I'm late. I'm
You're
sorry,
light skin.
guys.
You're light skin
this
and
is
you're
bullshit. Well, I don't. Honestly, Zoe just shut me down. You're light as me, man. Hold up.
Wrong.
Yeah, you light bright too.
Wrong.
I'm darker than you right now, bro.
No, not even close.
You do look tan.
Yeah, I've been tanning,
Right.
dude.
She looks
I
like
don't
a
know.
nice little piece of toast right now.
Nice toe. Take me back up to Seattle and I'm going to be, yes. But no, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. I don't think it's right. Being a light-skinned person, my family's from, my dad is white, my mother is black. I'm a little mixed kid. Whenever I would go visit my black family members, I hated going
Them
there.
niggas.
Honestly, I really did not like going home or to visit them because I was an Oreo, I was a zebra, or I was in trouble. They would break my brush because, I could brush my hair, and then they were my sister, because my sister is a little bit darker skinned than me. I mean, I got beef from everybody. The boys like you, and this, that, and the other. I think it's like, I don't know, jealousy, or I don't know where it came from. But
in the media, they portray light-skinned girls to be prettier. I mean, what was that Asian writer, Satoshi Kanazawa?
Yeah, he said black women are unattractive.
He said black women are ugly. He didn't just say unattractive. He said that they
the
were
most
ugly.
unattractive woman on planet Earth is what he said.
So anything that is closer to the white women in media is portrayed as prettier, nicer.
So let me do this really quickly. 844-55-1. Call in with your preference. Do you love chocolate, mocha, or light skin? What is your preference? Don't listen. The reason why I ask these types of incendiary questions is because I don't want you to fucking be afraid. Okay? Don't be afraid to speak on your truth. If you a 6'9" black as midnight man, I mean, you can't be detected or seen unless you open your eyes, or if you that dark, right? But you prefer the lily whitest of the white yonis.
And they do.
Yo, yes.
Or light-skinned girls. I'm just saying, call in and stand on your preference. And then we have to deal with it. Why is white better? Who created that standard? Who created the concept that said lighter is better? Lighter is more attractive. We need to really drip. Can I set you up, Veronica? I know you're there.
She's here.
I know you're there.
I'm just whispering in your ear, baby. That's
Yeah, I hear your little tail wagging, baby. Yeah.
Meow.
Boo stopping, yeah. Well, this is why I'm trying to set this whole topic up. I just really want to know, like, in general, do black women think they're ugly in their pursuit of European beauty standards, right? And then the question I want to ask, can the self-esteem or self-worth of a woman of color be found in her makeup kit? 844-55-1. You want to fuck with me today? This is what I want to do. I want to get down with the get down. Veronica, speak on that.
So
now you want to be quiet. Get your ass in here and speak.
I'm here. White people revere melanin. Your brother Kevin said it on your show on Monday. They revere melanin. They have whole societies dedicated to understanding melanin. They revere melanin. They just hate
What is melanin? Wait, for the people who don't know what the fuck you're talking about, what is melanin?
Good stuff.
What causes blackness and what isn't in whiteness? Melanin.
Is this why my genital area is darker than the rest of me?
God.
Is that
Okay.
I
And
just
we're
wanna-
back. Veronica, please take over. Please take over. Tell me something dope, because this guy.
Yeah, Whitney was gagging right then.
Oh, God.
Literally.
It's the reason that chocolate is chocolate, right? So we are melanated people, and your brother said it, Kevin said it the other day. He said they're studying melanin because it's a superconductor of energy. It holds energy. White folks don't have any energy because they don't have any melanin.
What if a white man was like, that's some bullshit? What you mean, energy?
But
Say more.
Listen. If you actually investigate it more deeply, you'll find that all over the world they've been studying melanin. They've been studying us. It's God force. It's dark matter. It's the source of creation. But the problem is that we've adopted their position because they revere melanin. They just hate it in us. And so what they've done is they've taken the media and used it to, it's really smoke and mirrors, right? They've used it to punish and castigate melanin and teach us to hate it while they go around behind our backs and study it and revere it and find ways to engage it. It's a deep piece.
So that was hella deep what you just said, but I'm going to go and say it in a hella simple way. Are you saying this is the reason why white women put injections in their lips and now in their ass, and while white women will dunk themselves in a vat of some type of UV
Spray
ray
tan?
resistant,
Fake
whatever,
baby.
and then go bake themselves on the beach. Is that why? Speak on it.
Yeah, because they are out there aspiring to be melanated. Even if they don't know that's what they're doing, that's what they're doing. So while we're running around spending however many $7.5 billion on beauty products and weaves, they're going out and having plastic surgery and butt implants and lip implants to look like us. And we're so confused because of the hypnosis that they have put us under that we're like confused about what our natural innate gifting is, and they're going out and trying to acquire it.
What if white people were to say, you're just racist? That's very racist to say.
It's not even a question of racism. It's just science. It's just science.
It's just
It's
science.
what's been happening. If you're paying attention, it's what's been happening.
Wow. This is heavy. This is
I'm not
heavy.
making it up. It's not even my theory, quote unquote. It's just what's been happening if you're paying attention. So white folks can do whatever they got to do. I don't really care what they do. What I do care about is whether or not sisters are ready to remember and reawaken to their power so that they're not confused in going out and squandering their life force and their money and their resources on some shit that doesn't really matter because it's actually internal to us anyway.
Wow.
That's what I want us to do.
Wow. So let me ask you this. I want to know, I want to hear from all of the sisters out there who have experienced or who've heard the term, you're attractive for a dark girl.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, I hate that.
I want to hear from the sisters who have that experience. And listen, if you're following me on Twitter, tweet me your experience of colorism.
Yeah.
From your own people and from, say, other people. Or even this way, the standard of beauty with regards to hair. Don't you bring your ass to this corporate job with them fucking African braids and intricate designs and beads and shit. This ain't the Mary Jane girls. You ain't with Rick James. This is fucking corporate America. Don't come in here looking ethnic, right? I want to speak to that. I want to speak to that on television. Like, if you want this part, if you want this role, you got to put this weave up in your dome. 844-55-1. Somebody speak to us right now about your particular experience. And if you're following on Twitter, just remember, if you tweet me, I'll respond or I'll read your tweet. But I also want you to connect to the ladies on the show because we're going to get their opinion in 1 second about all of the questions that I've been posing. But I want you to tweet them and follow them and ask them questions about their experience. I mean, Whitney is high yellow, high cotton pretty girl. This is high cotton.
What? Oh, for real though?
Hey, listen.
That's funny.
The reality of it in America right now is biracial babies are the new
killing the
desire.
game?
Like,
Oh, what?
I want a really pretty. We biracials make very beautiful babies.
I'm thinking
So
of how
it's
I
like
can
a
really-
fashion. Like it's like a fad
Oh, yeah.
or a phase or something. So if you want to speak to Whitney, what is your Twitter handle?
Hey guys, you can hit me up at Miss Tabor. That's Taber. Holla at your girl on Twitter and let me know. Even on Instagram, you can go see my high yellow ass all over Instagram, and it's the same
And
thing
I mean
at
them
Miss
high
Tabor.
yellow titties, high yellow ass.
So stupid.
yellow titties look like-
They're there too. So they're
Look
on
like
there,
two suns just shining.
shining bright. Hey,
Right. And please follow Crazy Ass Red Panda.
I'm really starting to hate that shit.
This is a fucking scary red panda. That's her. But where can they follow you? And we want to get your responses with her as well.
My Twitter handle and my Instagram is Ashonti Ford Live, and Ashonti is ASHONTI.
Wow. And please follow Veronica Conway at
Veronica Conway, I think. I don't even know. Veronica Conway, actually.
Veronica Conway.
Yes.
Wow. Follow her.
Yeah.
Tweet your responses. I'm going to get at yours. Please continue to participate in the conversation. And let's get with it right now. Veronica, too, is a high yellow,
Yeah.
butter. I mean, that butter complexion look just like soft leather, just kneaded and just prepared with care. You look at it, you
Prepared
go,
with care. That's
Lord
kinda
have
fly.
mercy. Just the color of flan, you know, some type of creme brulee.
I'm hella hungry now. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, Veronica, have you noticed?
About that, though?
Like, I want to know, have you noticed, like, even people in the Afrocentric or conscious community, like, even creating a separation between you and others? 844-55-1. Speak on it.
I'm going to say two things. I'm going to say one thing before I answer your question. I had a really traumatic event happen in my life. I was raised with a white mother in the Black Panther Party. And
Wow.
she tried to pass for black. She tried to pass for black because nobody wanted to hear about, like, nobody wanted to hear, like, you dating a white woman. If my father was a leader in the Black Panther Party, right? And so when I was 18, she and I were having a fight. And I said, well, you shouldn't. I was raised biracial. We were having an argument, and I said, you shouldn't have had me if you don't love me. And she said, I didn't. I'm not your biological mother. And so I found my biological mother, who's black.
Oh, wow.
What?
And realized that I was all black.
Wow.
What?
And so it sent me into a real identity crisis about what is mother, what is race, what is father. My dad been in prison, right? Like, what does it all mean? And so I had to reconcile a pretty deep identity around being human, right? So I say all that to say that, yes, I have experienced that bit of colorism that we've been conditioned into, including the conscious community, including whatever. There's a whole thing that's happened that's like, it happens in Asia, it happens among Indians. That's what happens because this whole narrative about melanation, and the more melanation, the worse, has been programmed into us. But it's a lie. And the thing is that the people that did it know it's a lie. They know that melanin has power. We just forgot because they trained us that it doesn't. That's the get down. That's the whole get down.
Wow. At I am Jackie Mack, she says from Twitter. Remember, if you want your Twitter response to this conversation, to the questions that are posed here, if you want those responses read, tweet me right now at Zoe Williams. I am Jackie Mack. At I am Jackie Mack. Go follow her right now. She just responded and said, I was always made to feel like I was inferior because I am a hashtag chocolate girl. Just now liking who I am at 38.
Damn.
Hashtag sad but true.
Wow.
Wowzer.
That's deep.
At Resident Antihero, you know who that is. That's Ronan Martin. He says, weaves in abundance reek with the scent of burnt raccoon ass fur.
Wow.
The colored wigs often remind me of the Hood Bozo variety show.
You went pretty far with that
Wow.
one.
God damn. God damn. Do you have to go so hard? I don't mind. I would like for you to continue this rabble. Let me ask, I want to hear from the men too who believe that women, sisters who wear weaves are attractive. There's some men out there that's like, if you come in here with this motherfucking hominy grit snaps,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be pissed. If you come in here with just, a head full of burnt up basmati rice, I'm gonna be pissed. You better straighten this shit out. I want to see that shit round your shoulder blades, and then you good. I mean, there's some dudes out there who like a girl who got a fucking straightening comb put to that dome. I want to hear from y'all. Tell us your story. 844-55-1. That's the number to dial. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Let's speak on it. Whitney, you've been trying to elbow your way in.
Because look, I'm sorry. All these dudes sit out here and they bang on girls for wearing weave. But realistically, all the girls that you guys idolize and thirst over, y'all niggas are parched, all have 2017 million inch weave and all that. So don't say shit to me. You guys can't say shit to me. I wear weave. Y'all didn't know that, did I? You didn't know because you thought because I was a light-skinned girl, oh, I got good hair. Actually, I don't. I got weird, thin, little white girl hair, and I wear a motherfucking weave. And I don't care. Like, I honestly, and it's not because of I'm insecure or X, Y, and Z. When I was younger, yeah, I hated my big Diana Ross curly hair. But it's easier. I don't have time. Look, I'm late right now because I was trying to fix my damn hair. I was late to get to the work. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't do it because I'm lazy. That's the reason why I do it. I don't wear makeup every day.
I just took my weave out, and I love a good weave. Like, you know,
You look
it
good
of course
with the weave too.
Yeah, I like the weave.
You look like Janet Jackson,
it's
Pleasure
easy.
Principle.
Okay.
See, but the thing with me and weaves though, you can't really wash your hair because once you get to washing your hair, there's a smell that
And
stays
then there's
in
some
it.
glue and some shit.
No, I
that's
didn't get it
happening.
glued. I had it sewed.
The
in.
shit, they're magicians. Anita, I was trying to make Anita come because they do some magician.
You're trying to make her come.
No, okay. See, I can't talk to this nigga.
I
He
tried to get
crazy.
Anita to do my hair. She
Well,
didn't hit me back. Though.
right.
I'm a
She-
little
but
sour
she-
about that shit.
Well,
Just-
no, but see, look, I got plenty of dudes who's like, oh, they playing in my hair and shit. They don't even know that, no, this is literally like 99% not my hair.
Right.
Listen, we have a woman of another ethnicity in the building right now.
We
He
do.
has nice locks.
I will throw her ass under the bus. Yes, I will. There's a microphone right in front
Right
of her.
in front of her. She ain't got no
You
excuse.
got to tell us, because a lot of times there's a misnomer that black women corner the market on weaves, but a lot of people don't know white women wear hella weaves too, right? Speak on that, Whitey Locks. Get on the mic.
What's your real ethnicity?
Outright,
Because I don't think
outright.
she don't look
She's
super
not white.
No, I'm Greek.
She's
Oh.
Greek.
I'm
That's
Greek,
white as
see?
you can get, goddammit.
Stupid.
Greek society, Greek culture, goddammit.
Greeks.
That's one of the first white
Greek
folks.
yogurt, that's my shit.
Get your Greek yogurt ass on. Speak on it.
Well, white girls, some white girls I know because a lot of girls just have straight
Sound white to
hair.
me.
Whatever.
Whatever,
Have
bitch.
straight hair.
So-
And they want to put weave in their hair, but just because it's seen as just a black girl thing, a lot of girls don't do it. Or they'll put like
Yeah.
extensions in their hair, but they won't get actual weave. Like, yo, if I could cut up all my hair and put a weave in it, I would love to do it.
Don't do that.
See?
I
don't
would
need
love
that.
to though, just because you can put whatever you want, you can do whatever you
You can
want.
dye it.
Someone doesn't like it, who cares? As long as I like it, I'm cool with it.
There it is. From a white woman's mouth.
From a white girl.
Suck it, everybody.
Did she say suck it? Listen.
She did. Wow. Very vulgar.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
do me a
you
favor.
guys are all crying. Oh, when did we
Cut
all of a
Whitney's
sudden
mic
become?
off.
This
Just
nigga's over
right
here
now.
thinking,
Just
talking about
cut it off
slippery
right now.
monkey boxes and all kinds of shit.
Just cut her off.
Oh, you guys are at church today?
She's on 37 degrees right now. We gotta tame Whitney right now. Whitney's out
Team
the gate.
Tabor, though, still.
She's wild.
Hey.
Right? She's one of them fucking African honey badgers right now. One of the light skinned ones. Ronan is on the line. I think, Ronan, where you from? Naptown? Where you from, homie?
Yes, sir. I'm from Indianapolis.
Exactly. Speak on it, Ronan.
Well, when it comes to this conversation, I see a lot of the pain and damage that comes from these misleading standards of beauty. And there's a lot of other cultures who try to wear the hair of our women, and it doesn't go over well. So you look at the military standards now that black women can't wear their hair like they should because they're more universal with theirs. And then they have this thing where it's a bait and switch type thing. Like if they are naturally beautiful and doing all the things they do, they make them feel bad about themselves and try to emulate them. In the meantime, they try to take your style and they still look bad at it.
And like, look
So,
at your big
it's a lot of
monkey
confusion.
lips. I'm going to need 4 injections this evening. Right? Go ahead, though. I'll speak on it. Go ahead.
Yeah, and it's something, it looks retarded. I mean, the thing with the weave, I get to a degree, but if you're heavily dependent on it, and I've had girlfriends, and you sit there holding close, and that's why I say it smells like burnt raccoon ass hair, because that's not cool to me. And then plus, you know, you got to talk about the management of your hair, because there's dead skin under there, and it doesn't get taken care of. And even it came to the point where we had to talk about the fibroids that came up because of her, you know, trying to adhere to these standards of beauty and. You know,
Wait. Slow down. Come on. You're speaking too fast. I'm going to give you room to breathe. Just slow down. Did you say,
Right.
Man, let me just be clear. Because motherfuckers, that shit went quick. Did you say sisters are getting maybe an outbreak or a spike in fibroid tumors. And are you relating this to the chemicals and all the process associated with Sir Weave-A-Lot? Speak on it.
Yes.
Where are your facts? Where did that come from? I need to know.
Well, me and my girlfriend at the time, we were discussing things in the future. And it came up where she talked about fibroids. And I started looking it up, and it did come up from a lot of those things with the hair situation where she was doing all kind of stuff with the chemicals, and plus some of the other habits she had. And the thing about pregnancy was a very sensitive issue. So she decided she wanted to do the big chop, and she was like crying and everything like that. And I encouraged her, hey, go ahead and do that shit. And it was sad to see that, she was nervous about being her genuine self. But when I had to sit there and coach her, look, you're a beautiful woman. It's like your hair's going to come back, but you shouldn't adhere to these standards that basically shit on you anyway. Be your genuine self. That's where your beauty's at. And then I saw her transform into something different for a while.
Did you tell her that in that tone?
No, I told her in an honest, caring, supportive tone. Right. Not in a condescending way, because I knew it was a sensitive way.
Yeah,
but
that shit is a hella sensitive topic.
Man, I hate it
Weaves, politics, and Jesus. You can't bring that to a sister.
That is good, though.
Weaves, politics, and Jesus.
Yeah.
Don't bring that to a sister. It's a problem. It's a problem.
Look,
I love that so much. I love you for that comment so much.
Hey, thank you, Roman. Actually, we appreciate you reaching out, man. The phone lines is getting crazy. We gotta bounce, but thank you, man. That was good information. I appreciate it.
I was gonna say too, for myself personally, the same thing. It took me. I didn't start wearing weave until 4 or 5 years ago, and it was because my brother, who owns a barber shop, DJ Tabers in Tacoma, holla at your boy. I came home from my divorce and I didn't know what to do with my hair. I was in South Carolina. My shit was just straight for a second, then turned up, then it was all crazy. So I'm like, man, let me start just rocking this little wig joint, little bob wig thing. I thought it looked cool. I walked into my brother's shop and he was like, no. He literally pulled his best stylist and said, please help my sister. Please help her. Look at her. She looks like shit. Please help her hair. And that's when I met Anita and I started, and now I'm like, man, I go through my, give your hair a break, let it breathe. And for a while, it took me a minute to actually start taking cute selfies with my little mini fro, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But now I'm at that point where yesterday I was at the studio with all your guys' Man Crush Monday with my natural hair and still better than all their little side bitches with their weave to their back. So, I mean, you just got to be
I like my natural hair. I can't lie. I like my natural hair. It's more work, but I like being able to wash my hair and just be like, fuck it, and go. I like my natural hair. But what I will say is I get a different response from men with my natural hair.
Let me get Whitey Locks, our engineer, back on. We have a new name for her. She's Whitey Locks. But let me just say, have you ever experienced other white girls looking at black girls like, look at her ass, look at her lips, look at her skin, and maybe in a negative way,
and then turn
and in a positive way, like, oh, Jesus, that ass is beautiful. Wow, look at her face, look at her skin. Oh, have you experienced either side of that coin? Speak on it.
Yes, I experienced more of the almost in the positive way because white girls don't have big lips, don't have big asses, and especially now in the culture that we live in, big
Kim
asses,
Kardashian, yes,
minus her. Big asses are
damn
what's
subtraction.
Everyone, big asses is what's in. That's what guys like now, whatever. So I hear a lot of white girls be like,
"This little ass too, this little whitey like."
Okay, yeah, he'll get on you, don't you? Okay, look, hey.
So I hear a lot of white girls be like, damn, I wish I had an ass like that, or damn, I wish I could get an ass, or I wish I had a little bit bigger lips, or I wish my hair wasn't just pinned straight, I wish it was curly like these girls, I wish I had variety and didn't just look so plain.
That's what I'm saying. Most
what I mean?
Yeah, most of my white homegirls tell me the same thing. Well, when I try to straight or curl my hair, they can't get any kind of curl. And me, I'm like, well, I can straighten my hair to look just like your ass and then have curly, then have it wavy, So I love being black.
You know what's crazy? When I was younger, I remember, my mom, by the way, has a banging body. Nice lips,
Your
nice
mother got a
skin
body like yours?
My mom's butt is bigger than mine.
Hey,
my
mama.
mom's booty is just ridiculous.
Juicy.
That did not used to be in. I remember she used to wear these 501 jeans that used to make her butt look flatter because it wasn't hot. It really wasn't until J-Lo came out that now
that
big
ass
butts
right
were
there.
cool. And then now Kylie Jenner with the whole lip shit, now big lips are cool. It's like now having black features is what's up. But only because they validate.
Well, and they're not going to shout us out, though. You got to shout out the Connect.
Oh, Jesus.
You guys got it from us. Just admit it, and we can all be cool.
Well, you know what's crazy? There was an article that was just released where they talked about how the Kardashians are the reason why big asses are cool now.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
And then all the sisters all over the world. I mean, if you've ever been to Brazil, Jesus Christ, the ass in Brazil is just it's a whole nother level of assalacious, right? But how does Beyonce roll out of bed and say, "Damn, I wrote Bootylicious. How am I not responsible for the the explosion of ass acceptance?" They gave it to fucking Break the Internet. Big pale washing machine board fake ass.
well,
Right.
and one thing that pisses me off about that right there is no, like because this is one of the things that people say to me. Oh, I'm safe because I'm a mixed girl. Yeah. He's easing his weight because he might like black girls, but realistically, I'm his starter black girl because I'm white, so I can. Well, I don't know what
they're
the
like.
so.
It's a term. I'm gonna make it up right now. It's.
He said, "I'm gonna make it up right now." I caught it.
Yeah, it's diet exotic.
Yeah. So it's like, it's this safe black. I'm still, I'm gonna get a hood credit because I got a half black girlfriend. So it's the same way with the Kim and shit. They can't give Beyonce. Beyonce's light skin, but she full black.
Right.
So we can't give the black people the credit for that. Oh, I'm turned up today.
Yeah, you're very loud. Jesus.
Well, I'm loud, my
motherfucker, because this is what happened.
Look, this is really what it is. No. But that's the thing. I think that was the safe route for society. Let's give it to these lighter skinned, white looking girls who do have booty. Let's just test the waters with them and see.
So, Veronica, I'm gonna come to you with this question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think when it comes to beauty standards, do you think sisters in general are wounded, hurt, and coping to fit in and be considered beautiful in juxtaposition to the lily white standard?
Yeah. And here's
you just gonna say yeah?
Here's the
Okay.
deep piece. Yeah, because here's the thing. We have amnesia about our own beauty and power. We have the dominant culture on the planet coveting our beauty and power. They've trained us so much into accepting their beauty as the standard, so we forgot who we are. They know who we are, and they profit from it. And we're sitting around being our natural, authentic selves, but in so much self-hatred that we will spend our life force going to become white, look white, forgetting that we have our natural power. That's how deep this shit is.
Mm.
And if you play the woman out of pocket and you train her into self-hatred, then game over for the culture.
So let me hit you with this.
Ourselves,
let me hit you with this.
community.
Let me hit you with this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe society, because you remember how Kim Kardashian, that photo shoot when she had her ass out, break the internet and all of this and that, right? A lot of those photos
Blah, blah.
were redone poses that were
of
Grace
African
Jones.
women.
Yeah, of African women.
Yes.
Grace Jones was one of them. She redid poses of Grace Jones and all of that. My question to Veronica is, and the rest of the panel, if you guys are aware of this, is Kim Kardashian the resurrection, the westernized European resurrection of the Hottentot Venus, a.k.a. Sarah Bartman?
No, she's just a fucking thief.
Jesus. Fuck.
Just a
Tell us how you really feel.
And we keep pretending like that shit is real. We keep giving energy to it like it's real. She's a fucking thief. She's like any other cultural appropriation that we've experienced on this planet, where they come in and steal our shit, don't give us credit for our shit, take our shit and say, oh, but it's our shit. And then they start to revere it only after they've stolen it. And then we give energy to that. We give our melanated superconductor energy to that shit. That's the problem.
So this is what I want you guys to do. I'm going to ask a fucking tough question again, and then I'm going to go to break. You think about it. We come back. You answer it. In terms of black beauty standards, right? Just thinking and feeling beautiful, makeup, all of this stuff. How much are black beauty standards authentically ours, created by us, as opposed to when you sit down and look at all of the tools and what's available, weaves, makeup, whatever's available, how much of that conforms you into a society, or how much of that brings out your natural beauty, like how you were supposed to look? Because when I see a woman who just hella made up and weave and blonde and all of this shit, I just go, this is an insane person who is really trying to get in line with a standard.
Right.
That Krishnamurti says it the best I've ever heard it. He said, it is no measure of health to be fully integrated into a sick society. So when you put that to beauty standards, you looking at sisters trying their best to look Eurocentric reflects a type of insanity. Who agrees with that? If you agree, you want to talk about it, you want to share, 844-55-1 is the number to dial, 844-55-1. We'll be back in 2.2 to finish it up. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason back in the building. Hot Button Radio. You know what it is. The hottest topics, the most controversial topics. We don't give two shakes of a fat rat's ass. We're going to talk about everything. We're not going to be afraid. We're not going to be apologetic to anything. We're going to talk about it. We're going to keep it real. And we want you to do the same when you call in. 844-55-1 is the number to dial. My man at Red Eyes Wide, says, back in slavery, slave owners would shave old slaves' heads bald. The reason why they did that is because it was hard to tell a slave's age with no gray hair in their heads. This produces, our black concept of black don't crack, right? This is our concept of, black don't crack. That old saying that black people age slower, or they look younger at older ages. And then you hear that old saying that white people age like bananas.
And my Asian friend said, they hipped me to a cool one. Asians don't be aging, is what my Asian homeboys said.
Jesus, that's
for real, though.
That's kind of terrible. Thanks for
funny.
the segue.
It was good, right? I thought it was funny, man. Don't hate. Shout out to Alex. That's funny.
But that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about beauty standards, and we're talking about colorism, and dark skin, light skin, and is light skin more attractive than dark skin, or vice versa? I mean, is it really true that, amongst brothers, this is what I've heard amongst brothers. And it's kind of sad, but this is what I've heard. I've heard you don't see that many super bad dark-skinned women, super bad chocolate women. But when you do, she's typically the most beautiful woman you've ever saw. I've heard brothers say that. My question is, if you follow me on Twitter, tweet me a picture right now of a super bad chocolate woman. Let me tell you something. We talked about this a little bit earlier. We mentioned her earlier. But if you saw a young Grace Jones, first off, a lot of people don't even know. They just think Grace Jones is a weirdo. But Grace Jones was one of the first black supermodels. And you go back and you see a young Grace Jones, I'm trying to tell you, Grace Jones was beautiful, dude. Beautiful. No surgery, none of that. So my question is, if y'all follow me at Zoe Williams, tweet me some pictures of some super bad chocolate just gorgeous women, because people seem to think that the chocolate woman as a beautiful person is a fucking unicorn. So somebody call us. If you're a sister and you fought through colorism and, you know, your skin color, you're insecure about it, call us at 844-55-1. As a matter of fact, we got somebody on the line right now. Her name is Shawnee. Shawnee, why don't you tell us where you're calling from and speak to this topic, please?
Hey, guys. It's Shawnee from New York. How's everyone?
New York.
Hey, Shawnee, what up?
Hey. Last time I called Whit, you were gone. I missed you that day.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you called today. I was late today, but I'm here.
Cut Whitney's mic off.
Damn.
We don't want no goddamn Whitney fans. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, man. Look, Shawnee, we love you. I'm excited.
I love you too, boo. I think, Zoe, what you said a few minutes ago about brothers saying that a dark-skinned bad chick is, you know, a rare find. I think I've heard that a lot too. I am a dark-skinned woman. I am also natural. I have a boy cut. So I go to the barber and I shave my hair off. And I've been doing that on and off for about 20 years.
Can you tweet me a pic of yourself?
Oh, sure. I'll tweet
At Zoe Williams, goddammit. We all want to
For
see.
his spank bank, look.
My
Don't do it.
spank bank.
Stupid.
He gonna add it to his spank bank for sure.
Oh, Lord.
Right. Go ahead, Shawnee.
The first time that I cut my hair off 20 years ago, I was 19 going on 20, and it was just like I want to change. You know, I had always been someone that had many different styles, and when I did that 20 years ago, oh, forget it. It was like the worst thing I could have ever done. I mean, from brothers, oh, why would you cut your hair? And you might be cute if you had hair, or you're kind of cute to be dark-skinned, but now you don't have any hair. Like, it was such a struggle, you know, and I left my hair short for about 5 years, and then I grew it back out. And I remember one time I had a crush on a guy that worked in my building, and I used to always flirt with him, and he would never give me the time of day. Well, when I came to work with a weave, he tried to talk to me and didn't even recognize me.
Wow.
And these are brothers, okay? So, you know, it's really been a struggle. I mean, I've been between cutting it and letting it grow. Currently, I cut it again, and I've been natural for like the past maybe 4 years now. Now, a lot of men accept it because I think it's kind of the thing to be natural now. But ultimately, I think for men that are mature and have a certain level of consciousness, I don't really think it's an issue of whether a female is natural or not. I think it's just the energy that she brings. Because I think if a female is confident, no matter how short her hair is or how dark her skin is, when she walks in a room, her presence speaks for itself. So, you know, really at the end of the day, I think I've been through every emotion and every situation I could have gone through for having short hair and being dark-skinned from brothers. But you know what? At the end of the day, my thing is, if you like it, come on. If you don't, God bless you too.
Right.
You know, so I think that females, we have to learn not to, it's hard, but you have to learn not to internalize that. And you just have to look at the person and say, that's their bad, not mine.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the call. We appreciate you reaching out, Shawnee. You dropped hot monkey lava. I appreciate it. And I'm waiting for that pic of you.
Yeah, little bad chocolate bunny.
Oh, I love them chocolates.
Bye, Shawnee.
Bye, Shawnee. See you later. Bye.
Hey, little chocolate bunny.
Yes, indeed. Hey, I love chocolate women. I have 3 children, and all 3 of my children are by 2 very beautiful chocolate sisters. I mean, that's just, if you have to have a preference, I mean, Jesus, that has always been mine. Now,
He in love with the cocoa.
For Shagado. For Shagado show. Anyway, but I will say this. I love all types of women. It's no joke. I love all types of women. But when I see that chocolate goddess, listen, me and Chris were leaving Sirius XM today, right? After doing the show with Heka. Man, when I tell you a 6'2" sidewalk Sunday colored sister stepped into the building. She was a sidewalk Sunday. You know that chocolate when it sweat? It looked like this motherfucker was dipped in Hershey's. I mean, she had a natural. She was so fucking fine. I mean, shit. I immediately just started talking.
gazelle.
Chris was right there. I was like, oh, God damn, for real? You just gonna walk in this motherfucker brilliant? Is that what you gonna do?
That's it.
Just gonna be in here shining and shit? I just had to holler at her, for real. She was gorgeous. So that's my like, oh my God, that's my like fantasy girl. So call us, man. I want to talk about these beauty standards. I want to hear what everybody has to say. Veronica, there's a lot of tweets. I want to get to the tweets. The phone lines are cracking too. Who do we have on the phone right? Oh, we got this brother Ra. Before I get to you, Ra, I just want to make sure that you follow. Hey, what's happening, man? Before I get to you, I just want to make sure you know what we talking about. We talking about beauty standards, light skin, dark skin, you know, the whole 9 yards. I don't know if you've been listening the whole time, but chime in on the conversation. Get at me.
So you were mentioning asking people to put, post pictures or what have you, right? And it made me think about the average brown skin or dark skinned sister don't really get the height that like the average light skinned sister gets.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a sliding scale. Like if you're a dark skinned or brown skinned sister, you got to be like fire. Whereas the average light skinned sister, everybody's already looking at. I won't say already looking at, but you get more chips for being light skinned. Like you can have more blemishes, more irregularities. But if you dark skinned or brown skinned, you got to be like you say, hot fire. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or is that just me?
No.
Yeah.
You said something very poignant, and I want to throw it to Veronica after I frame it this way. Hey, first off, Ra, I appreciate you making the call, man. Thank you so much. Tell your peoples to download this Dash Radio app. Get to Hot Button Radio. Participate with the Voice of Reason 3 times a week, 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I really appreciate you, Ra. Call back again. Thanks. The number to dial is 844-55-1. Let me frame it like this. Eugenics, right? The eugenics movement, right? Who's beautiful or, who's worthy to live, who's not worthy to live, right? Useless eaters versus, the aristocracy, people who are educated and, the imbecile, the social imbecile versus the guy that's socially adroit. He's intelligent. He's this, he's that, right? Now, Hitler used a lot of pseudoscience to justify killing folk, right? You motherfuckers are inferior. You motherfuckers are useless. You niggas are useless eaters. Let's just kill you all, right? Am I bullshitting? This happened. But doesn't the beauty industry use the same type of pseudoscience? In the sense of your eyes are too far apart. Your nose, that space in between your nose and your top lip is too wide. Yeah. It's just a centimeter off. Yeah. Isn't there a type of pseudoscience involved? Beauty is connected to a symmetrical face, right? I mean, they got all these little standards and rules and shit that, we all kind of been programmed to see what beauty is. Your nose isn't quite, straight enough. You're not as cute as someone with a bow and arrow nose. I'm just saying. Can we make the connection there, Veronica? Speak on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a deep piece. I mean, women, sisters, just hear this. You are as complete as you will ever be. You don't have to do another thing to your hair, to your body. You don't have to do anything to mutilate your body or your hair to be as complete and beautiful as you will ever be. The thing is, if you look at it from an energy standpoint, the greatest trick that ever got played was training the woman to hate herself, especially the black woman. Because if the black woman hates herself, right, then all that she gives birth to is of self-hatred. And so if you train her to hate herself, then all of it all goes bad, right? So yes, the eugenics movement, but you have to also understand what the agenda was for how they knew that agenda was real. In other words, they knew because they understand energy, because they hijacked that technology from us. They understood that if you turn the woman against herself, that you will turn her, that all of things that are under her stewardship and care will hate itself. So yes, the beauty part and the beauty part is connected to the self-hatred part. And if she hates herself, then it all goes bad.
Wow.
It's very subtle. It's very deep. It's very wide. It's very real.
Wow, this is just heavy because
it's a lot to think about.
I believe that the source of the beauty tips are really traumatic, energetic wounds for sisters. So if you think like take Nene Leakes, you know, she had a lot of work done. Every time you see her, she got on a lace front blonde weave. I mean, she just looks, in my opinion, she just looks hideous. Right?
How much hatred.
She looks like a Muppet, bro.
Right, you see what I'm saying? Or you take somebody that was hella beautiful, like Little Kim. You go back and you see Little Kim.
God. She used to be a baddie.
She used to be like hella, like, man, little New York feisty attitude, you know. And I understand early on she did like some minor shit in the beginning to kind of enhance herself a little bit or whatever. And she's just beautiful. And now when you see her,
that's a Muppet.
This is straight up Jim Henson.
Wow.
Right?
Man.
Fucking George Lucas has come in to do her fucking plastic surgery now.
One thing about plastic surgery that I can't wait to happen, which I'm like, I hope I live this long to see. I can't wait till all these rubber booty bitches get saggy and shit.
They're already getting saggy.
Well, I'm just saying what happens. Like, I'm excited. I just some random wit fact, you know.
The random wit fact. Listen, we've got OG. We got OG, crazy ass Pisces, psychic medium, Heka activated in the building. Heka, can we talk to you about beauty standards? Because you one of them mocha chocolates. I mean, she came in here. Let me just tell you. Let me just tell you what I love about sisters in this chocolate skin, right? You see, it ain't just Heka, but Heka came in here, right? She had on some tight-ass jeans with this just juicy booty. And I'm going to look because I'm a full-fledged, rock-hard, dick-having man, right? Yeah. So Heka comes in here.
She didn't have cheeks.
Let me tell you something. She had like some fucking... I seen the underwear too. They were yellow and they was lace. You saw that too?
Damn.
Chris saw that too. Damn. Yeah, so I peeped the whole shit, right? And let me just say, I just got to be honest, goddamn. Don't come in here with it. I mean, I remember one time fucking Ashonti came in here in a dress that she had stopped at the store just to pick up because it was hot or some shit. And nigga,
so hot that day.
I'm going to tell you right now, the little fuzzy patch, all of it was available. You could see like right through the little sunlight gaze where you see the upside down pyramid gap. Oh, it was beautiful. But let me just, but I digress.
A lot.
She came in and I saw through the jeans, and this is sexy to me. I don't know about y'all, but it's sexy to me. Them fucking stretch marks on the side of her ass that just looked like goddess lightning. Oh,
you saw?
I saw it. Yes, I did. I even touched her ass. Speak on it, Heka. Let's talk about beauty, baby.
I remember what underwear I had on, and I don't even remember.
I know I did, goddamn it.
Look, did I have underwear on that day?
Ooh, yeah, because
let them know what's really good, Heka.
Okay. Honey, I don't wear them things all the time. But, no, really. You know what? I love myself. I honestly do. I love every piece of chocolate skin I have. And as a matter of fact, when I was pregnant and having my children, I would always pray that my children would come out and they would be super, super, super chocolate. But, of course, both of them came out and they were super, super, super light, you know? Of course, I didn't have any problem with that either. But I just don't understand why I just think men. I just think some of you men give the hair, makeup, and clothes that women wear so much attention. Mm-hmm. And I'm really starting to think that y'all want it for yourselves. I mean, in my opinion, the complaints are nothing more than jealous undertones seeking to find meaning in something that you know nothing about because you envy that which you cannot yourself openly be. And a woman that don't respect another woman's rights and prerogative to do what she desires to do with her body is, in my opinion, as big of a self-hater as the woman she accuses of self-hating because she wear weave or wear makeup. It's insane. There's so much more that we could be thinking about, like, men, how to be great fathers to your children. We could be giving that energy to that type of stuff versus how a woman is going to wear her hair and whether or not she's going to wear makeup. It's ridiculous. And
hallelujah.
I'm just saying.
Hallelujah. Yes. Shit, when Heka started preaching, we got to speak in tongues. I don't know what the fuck that means, but
but yes,
Yes, that shit.
But she's speaking the truth.
No. Let me just tell you right now. Somebody on Instagram at C.
Is that
Daryl
She's
Jackson just tweeted me a picture of Bria Miles.
Bria, that's my homegirl.
Christ alive, the chocolate assery on this woman right here.
She's like golden.
Yes, I want y'all to tweet me.
I just tweeted my very first female lover. It was Sebastian Cardone.
Bring her to my quarters at once.
You should Google Sebastian Cardin, like Cardin, and you should see that beautiful 6-foot chocolate. And here's the thing, watch this. So Karl Lagerfeld, because when I met her, she was actually launching her career, and I met her in college, and we became my first lover. And she was so real, so African, so clear, kind of like in the Grace Jones mode, but Karl Lagerfeld of Chanel said, the way that she walks, the way that she moves makes other girls look, he called it demode, like out of mode, like out of fashion. She was just as chocolate and so again, they covet that. They just don't tell us that.
Well, even the fashion industry and the modeling industry, the way they really lay it down. Send me the picture. Tweet me the picture, man. I want to tweet it out to all my fans. Listen, if you find somebody chocolate and beautiful. Hey, do you guys remember Beverly Johnson? Do you guys remember Beverly Peel? Listen, everybody who's in the range of my voice, this is a call to action. Tweet me at Zoe Williams and go find a picture of a young Beverly Johnson or a young Beverly Peel, right? Look up some of these beautifully melanated models, man, and check it out, man. There's some beautiful skins out there, some beautiful looks out there. Let me just say this really quickly because Twitter is going nuts right now. Damn, Veronica, this is your girl? Oh, shit. Okay. I'm sorry. Everybody tweet me right there.
That's Veronica's first.
Damn.
I need to see.
I'm kind of blown away right
now.
Ooh,
y'all think I play. I'm not playing.
There was some sexy taco tasting going on there.
I'm hungry. I mean, I don't want to eat like pink tacos, but I would love some like chicken tacos.
So no, listen, seriously, I got to take a quick break. Chris is telling me to take a break, and I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in 2.2. We're talking about beauty standards. We're talking about light skin, dark skin. But yeah, before I take this break, I wanted to finish that point. In the fashion industry, in the modeling industry, they even, if you're too curvy, if your walk is too bouncy, if there's too much rhythm in the movement, they don't like that either. So it's kind of, they're trying to make it, devoid of ethnicity. It's almost like robotic and in a particular way, the look. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a crazy thing. I want to talk about it. Ladies, if somebody's ever said you fine to be a dark-skinned girl, call us right now. 844.
That's what I want to get on.
That shit pisses me off on everything of it. Pisses me off.
Is this?
Oh,
we gonna take the break or not?
We're not gonna take.
I just said we're gonna take a break. What the fuck is y'all doing?
I'm about to start singing. Y'all better fucking hurry up with this break. You don't want me to sing.
Jesus Christ, the beauty industrial complex. We want to whiten up all the niggers. All the nigresses, you little nigress. You'd be so much more attractive if you were 2 to 3.5 shades lighter.
Ew, you're creeping me out real life, though.
I want you to go get yourself a blonde weave. You understand? I want you to go down to Earl Scheib, and I want you to get 14 coats of foundation put on your black face.
Oh,
but what I
my
want you
God.
to do is keep your black neck the same color. You understand?
Damn, man. Yo, what? One of the weirdest things that I've had men approach me and say, you know, I get the light skin thing. Oh, what are you mixed with? Okay, that's not, you know, come on. What the weirdest one was, you have the most, and this was from a brother, you have the most beautiful, your nose is perfect. Let's make babies. I want to make babies with you because my nose is brown. I'm like, huh? That's it? Because I got a good nose? Like it kind of made me mad. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, we're talking about beauty standards, the beauty industrial complex. Question, how much is self-hate? How much self-hate is integrated into black beauty standards? God damn. Ashonti Ford, then I'm going to Veronica Conway and Heka Activated.
I have tried to date outside of my race, and I still try to dabble every now and then.
Cut her mic off.
Oh, I be dating.
No, I
right
don't.
now, cut it off, Jesus. We're going to go to
She got a
Heka.
good situation.
We'll come back
All right,
to that
fine.
bullshit. Yeah. We'll come back. I don't know if I'm racist or not. I don't think I am, but Jesus. I just think I'm a little territorial about sisters. I think it's just me. But I do have a double standard. I will fuck with a white girl. No, I won't.
Oh, my gosh.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I promise
He
you.
in love with Coco?
No, I promise you. I tell you the
Iced
truth.
tea?
I tell you the truth. I dated one white woman in my life, and I was 18. That was a long time ago. I've
you
always
see-
been attracted to sisters.
Oh,
Bottom line.
yeah. Okay, so attraction, but you can't be like, fuck all white girls.
I never said that.
Okay. Because I was like, whoa, bro. Hold
I
up.
never said that.
My grandmama white, cuz.
What I want you to
Hold
do,
up.
cousin, is listen in stereo. Ashanti.
I was on a date with this Persian guy, and we got into
that's a
a
nigga.
conversation.
And they call them
kind
sand
of.
niggas.
Okay.
We got into a conversation about race and dating. And I asked him if he dated black women regularly. And he said that I was the first, but he couldn't go any darker than me.
Then you should have left.
I did leave.
Like,
I did leave.
Listen,
I
the
did
original Persians are brothers. Go back and look at the walls, okay? They're brothers. Ain't no motherfuckers running around named Darius today, but niggas.
Look, there was no
King
second
Darius
date,
the first.
But I was curious about why. And he said that women that are darker appear to be more aggressive. To him, a darker woman is more aggressive. A light-skinned woman is more dame and delicate and needy of a man.
They ain't never met
That's
my
crazy.
ass. Shit.
They ain't never met Whitney because this motherfucker wild.
What's up? They're gonna be like, okay, no, sorry.
Veronica and then Heka.
What's the real question? I have a lot of places I could go.
Just go
want you-
all there.
Yeah. Are you following the conversation? Just go with the point that
I'm
was
following
right in
the
front of you.
No.
So, Jesus. Do I need...
Well-
here, let me ask you another question. Let me just ask the question again then. How much is self-hate integrated into black beauty standards? That's what we started with. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. But
Sorry, I
got
completely didn't
seduced.
answer.
I got seduced by the previous comment, so you know
Right, it's good. Yeah.
All right.
Ashanti is very seductive.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I think that self-hatred is everywhere in the black beauty standard because I think that it's gotten passed down in our DNA for us to be in self-hatred. And and then it got there was the physical warfare, then there was the psychological warfare. And I don't mean to always make it so heavy. I'm just really present to if we look around and we say, why are women crazy and why is society so crazy? And then we have to, I spent my life looking at the root of what that is. And unfortunately, and I didn't want to believe this myself for a long time. I didn't want to believe that we could be at the experience and at the effect of something that so hated us that it would drive us mad. I never wanted to really believe that. And when I discovered it, it made me so sick for so long to have the realization around it that, so we are at the effect of that. And it seems really cute and it seems really coy, but you have to understand that black women get up every day and they put on weaves and put on war paint, not real war paint like we're going to revolution, but some other bullshit so that black men will find us beautiful. And that's the height of insanity.
Wow.
It's the height of insanity.
That's good monkey grits right there. Monkeys do cook grits, and
You so tired.
whenever there's something very profound said, I have to say something that's wacky as fuck to really
level it out,
to just really balance it out, so we'll know how deep that shit was. But Heka, I want you to respond, and then I'm going back to Whitney.
Well, I think the sad thing is that those who have so much to say about how another woman adorns her body really consider themselves conscious and aware. But what they don't understand is that to be conscious is to know and understand that none of this shit matters anyway. None of it. Consciousness is about having an inner awareness. And the moment you start to focus on what someone else is doing that you don't like, you just dimmed your own light. And, oh, by the way, I know some self-hating ass black women with froze.
Wow. Jesus.
I was just going to touch on what Veronica was saying, which was, I just think it's crazy. And I kind of think more like Heka when it comes to beauty. Like, you can catch me without makeup, without a weave, without whatever. I'll be in some sweats going to wherever we got to go and still feel like I'm, beautiful and all that.
That's because you got a strong ass. You can do that with a strong ass.
Whitney's ass be cracking nuts.
Basketball, play sports. Teach people to play
Nutcracker
sports.
ass.
Look, I have barely done any squats, so that squat shit is BS. But actually, I'm just black. That's honestly why I have ass. But what I was saying was, I never looked at it from what Veronica's point of view was. Do black women dress or look or try the makeup and the hair and the weave to appeal more to the white men, so then our black men actually look at us like, oh, well, this white dude wants her and thinks she's beautiful, so now you know what I mean?
Let me just say this.
You guys know what I'm trying to say?
Everybody's going to answer it. I think a lot of black men are not being truthful tonight.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Right. Get to the motherfucking phone lines and tell us what your favorite Eurocentric aspect of black beauty is. Because there are a lot of dudes out there that's fronting right now who definitely love the weave, who definitely love the makeup, will bitch, bemoan, complain, and talk shit if they woman ain't made up right.
Yes.
All the goddamn time.
All the time is-
Right? I don't want to see you in your fucking natural state. I need the brothers to call in and be motherfucking truthful, because right now y'all some puss ass niggas right now, because y'all ain't representing the truth. How the fuck she gonna ever respect us or follow our lead if we don't acknowledge and take ownership of the bullshit we put on them too? It ain't just her dressing up for white men. It's her dressing up for you, nigga.
Yeah, like
844-55-1. I'm just saying, motherfuckers won't call me whatever, but I'm just saying, stand up and say, yeah, I like it when she dressed like this, or I like it when she wear her hair like this, or she's more attractive to me. Come share your story. Have a testimony in this motherfucker this evening. 844-55-1.
I want to ask our new engineer, our white homeboy. Now we got a white dude.
Ain't white.
I know, but you said old girl was white. I didn't think she looked white either.
She was Greek.
Okay, well,
and I was right. Thank you.
I want to hear his opinion. Look, I want to hear his opinion. I'm gonna call him out. Just kidding. What's your preference? You got to speak into the mic. You better turn
on the goddamn mic.
You better turn on the mic. Look, he trying to.
Not white. Probably like dark brown or darker.
He lying.
You used to get scared I was going to beat his ass.
What about features? You like long hair, short hair, big legs?
Weaves. Do you like a weave or not? Go.
I never really thought about it, to be honest with you.
Because he don't even know.
No, because I do know.
Describe your ideal woman.
Can y'all let him talk?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ideal, to be honest, I'm not really. It's different though.
You
like
can say
I'm not really like. I'm not too focused on like, oh, the hair has to be this way, that way. If she's pretty, she's pretty. It's like I don't.
Do you like makeup? Because I feel like a lot
makeup.
of people
It depends though. Like sometimes, like if you want someone to like kind of just look at you in a certain way, it's better not to have too much makeup. That way they know what you're gonna look like most of the time, as opposed to like dolling yourself
Earl
up.
Shive.
I
Don't
think
do the
that's
Earl
how
Shive.
most men feel.
Yeah.
They don't like all that makeup and shit.
The makeup thing.
When you take it off, you end up looking like Daffy Duck.
Well, and that's my thing is when I learned how to do makeup when I was younger, my mom is not a girly. So I didn't have anybody to teach me. So I got a book and it taught me how to do my own makeup.
Let me tell you something right now, Whitney, because you bullshitting.
Nigga, I'm not bullshitting. I do.
Let me tell you something right now. See, Whitney, you don't need a lot of makeup. Let me just be real.
Okay.
Whitney don't need a lot of makeup. Ashanti doesn't need a lot of makeup. I've seen fucking damn, Chris, that's
Ooh.
fucked up, Chris. That's fucked up. With,
when we turn our back, you're gonna say some shit.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Talking behind
Chris
your
is
back.
always talking shit.
I've
That's
seen-
because he liked me.
Because
exactly.
he light skinned, is that what you said?
Exactly. I played this school box.
I've seen who else have I seen? I've seen Heka without makeup. Veronica doesn't need makeup. I'm telling you. When you have a woman that got hella makeup on, right? It's almost like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Now, this is what I want to do. Another call to action. Go to my Twitter page, because this is tied to my point. Go to my Twitter page and tweet me the video of them hideous ass girls that's getting made up professionally to look bomb as shit. I'm telling you, makeup is magic.
Oh, yeah.
Makeup is wizardry. It's some fucking Harry Potter shit going on. When you see these motherfuckers before the magic is on their face, these niggas look like they could rob a bank with a baby picture. Just go in and say, nigga, I got a bigger picture, put all the motherfucking money in the bag. Or I'm gonna bring out this 8x10 of my 2-month-old picture. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers is ugly for real. Somebody speak to us about that. 844-55-1. Whitney, make your point.
Yeah, what I was saying was the one thing that I did, and it was because my dad, I got crazy when I was like 16 and I tried to do some electric blue shit and he was like, take that off. You look like a clown. And I was like, okay. But one thing was, my homegirl asked me, well, what? Your boyfriend's coming. Like, you're not going to put your face on? I'm like, bitch, my face is on.
Nigga, go in the bathroom, open the drawer, and put that Halloween mask on.
Yeah, and so
me.
she was like, oh my God, you're going to let him see you without makeup? And I was like, yeah. I said, honestly, this is my thought process. If I'm always done up, what am I supposed to do on our wedding day or anniversary, or when I really want to look good for my man? What the fuck am I supposed to do if I do it all every fucking day?
Right. And if he meets
Ghostface Killer,
if he meets another motherfucker in the morning,
that's what I'm saying.
Like, he wake up in the morning and it's somebody else in bed. This motherfucker look like Raj from What's Happening. You went to bed with a supermodel and woke up with Raj.
Yeah, you Beyonce and you woke up with Jay-Z. What the fuck?
I don't want that. 844-55-1. We got callers. LB from Connecticut. You're on the line. Oh, he's from Charlotte. Holla at me, bro.
No, I'm from Connecticut.
You from? Oh, okay. You from Connecticut. All right.
That's our boy.
Holla at me, man.
Here's what I want to say. Black women, you don't have to put on makeup and get weaved to be attracted to black men. Y'all are the most beautiful.
Wait. Some of them do. You lying. Hold on, I got to stop you. Goddamn, man. Shit.
Listen.
There's some ugly motherfuckers out there who need makeup magic.
Word.
All that makeup and all that weave, that doesn't do it for me, man. I just want you to look how you would look when you wake up. Because like you just said, I don't want to go to bed with somebody and wake up with somebody different. You know what I mean? I want to be able to take you swimming and not have to worry about you coming out of the pool looking like a damn shark. You know what I'm saying? It's really about natural beauty for me. And now, don't get me wrong, I don't want no like chick with no afro or nothing like that.
Why not?
Whoa! Are you hating on the fro?
That's his preference.
I'm not hating on the fro. That's just my preference.
You don't want a girl with a hair helmet.
Is he talking about up here on the head or down low?
I'm talking about like a little Jim Brown, a little perfect. You remember what's the newscaster here in LA? What's the newscaster here in LA? What's my man? He's been on the news forever. The nigga look like a fucking Fozzie bear. He just has a perfect afro.
No.
I'm just saying. You wouldn't want a girl with an afro? Lupita got an afro.
He's keeping it real. We're gonna let you keep it real. Keep going. My bad.
And
cut everybody's
and the makeup thing, it doesn't do it for me. Like if we're going out to dinner or something like that, and you want to just throw on a little something, like that's fine. But for the girls who putting on pounds and pounds of makeup to try to look beautiful to other people, you don't have to do that. You should be beautiful to yourself, and you don't need somebody to tell you that you're beautiful because you just are. You know what I mean? And that's just my opinion. That's me keeping it real.
Well, let's go even deeper. I like the direction you're going in. Do you think women's ego and vanity play into that makeup shit too? Where
I think it's
where I want the attention, so I think the amount of makeup equals the amount of attention I will get. Speak to that.
I think it comes from this society that we live in today's world, where everybody's posting up pictures and everybody's worried about likes and you know, getting compliments from other people, man. I don't think any of that shit is necessary. Like, just be you. There's no need to put on all that makeup for what? You know what I mean? Because that's not you. You're essentially trying to portray somebody that you are not, because you take that makeup off and you look completely different. Now, again, don't get me wrong. If you're going to put on slight makeup, that's fine. But for you to take a half hour to put on all this caked up makeup, it just doesn't look right.
Is true feminine beauty just an illusion? Because we talk about the weaves, we talk about the makeups, then we get down to the motherfucking Spanx and the girdles and the ass lifters and the ass elevators. And just, this motherfucker just unravel in the morning. She looks like a fucking bowl of soup laying in the bed next to you. I'm just saying, like, what the fuck is going on with beauty nowadays? Hey, brother, thanks for the call, man.
And women like that won't keep a man, because
I'll speak to that.
You're showing him one thing, and then you're somebody completely different. You should be able to sue.
Bitch, you ain't who you said you was. So listen, that is a story. Well, let's hear the story. You want to turn the mic on, or you just gonna keep it?
Oh, right shit! He turned it on when I was trying to sing, man.
He looking at you too, like your
is
shit is on though.
He's like fix your
dude
shit.
right here. This right here. What's your name?
I love it.
What's your name? Dean.
Dean.
This motherfucker is on acid.
Hey,
right here,
can I get a little something?
He be taking LSD before the show.
Turn up.
He was looking at you like he could hear you in stereo. Mike just turned the fuck off. He was just looking at you.
He was in it. But no, so he said that you should be able to sue, right? Well, I had read an article about, because in Asia, I got a lot of Asian
I had
homegirls.
read is hilarious, by the way, but continue.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, Zoe.
What's your name?
Okay. There was a dude who, plastic surgery is like the number one in Korea. Korea is like, it's insane. They all want to be like, look white. It's insane. So my friend come back from Korea, and I read an article, and it was a man married this, rich man, married his wife. She's gorgeous, perfect Asian woman. She looks like a white girl. Yeah. They have 3 children. He sues her for $22 million or something, 200,000 because, and he won this, by the way. He sued his wife because his children came out ugly, and he won because
she lied.
She got so much plastic surgery that he didn't know that her genes were fucked up, face having ass genes. He thought he was marrying a supermodel, Korean supermodel, and realistically, you go back to her pictures, 15 years ago, and she looks like fucking Fraggle Rock. He won, bro. He won hella money. He sued his wife. I really want to know if they're still married.
I mean,
and how do you fit? How do your kids feel though? You ugly bastards! I'm suing your mama. Damn.
So let's go deeper into this conversation here. Well, I know you want to respond. Go ahead, respond.
Oh
Veronica.
no, Veronica's got some real heat.
Okay, I'm going to say some real shit here about beauty. Y'all ready?
And then Heka gonna follow you. Heka, just soon as she done, you jump right on top.
Fine.
I mean,
I'll jump in on top.
Right on top.
So
unless
at
y'all
the height
film it.
of when I was working, at the height of when I was working with Nachama, my energy level came up so crazy and so intense that I felt like I was walking around like Neo at the end of the Matrix. That's just how much energy I was carrying. The walls were breathing, and it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. And so I would walk into rooms, I was doing a lot of conferences at the time. I'd walk into rooms and I would polarize men. And what I mean by that, if you talk about polarity, then a woman is a feminine polarity, she's a magnetic, and a man is the electric polarity. But I would walk into rooms, not because I was so fine and beautiful and perfect, or even groomed or whatever, but the polarity of the feminine frequency that I was carrying would polarize men so intensely that I'd be sitting in a room with 1,500 men polarized to me. And it's hard to even explain how it feels like a tsunami or a waterfall of, it's not even like, hey baby, will you sleep with me? It's just polarity. And so to feel that avalanche of appreciation and reverence and all of that was so overwhelming that I almost ran from it, because it was So here, I'll say this about that. I'm not saying that about me. I'm saying this about what's possible. Is that if women were to throw off all that self-hatred they have that has them mutilate themselves, and they were to actually embrace their feminine energy, they could walk into rooms and dominate the room and and they could have their pick of any man they chose. All this other stuff is a bunch of bullshit. It's just bullshit. It means nothing in reality, in the scheme of things. So I'll leave it there.
Heka?
Yeah, I think the problem is that we're mixing the feminine energy with something that's just not even real, like clothes and makeup and stuff like that. I mean, there's a difference. There's a difference in how the feminine energy works versus putting on some lipstick and lip gloss. I mean, it's insane to me. However, to me, to say that a woman that wear makeup hate herself is the same as saying that anybody that uses soap to cleanse their body to keep away their natural scent is self-hating as well. We all use things
Love your must.
to do something differently to our body than normal or than natural. I mean, how many people out there that wear deodorant? How about lotion? We all do that, right? How about lip gloss? As a matter of fact, stop wearing condoms, men, and wear your natural dicks. How about that?
Natural dicks.
I got a natural dick for you, girl.
I fucking love Heka, man. I love Heka. I'm team Heka today, real life, because that's exactly how I feel. I really don't feel like women are self-hate. I mean, everybody. That's like saying you don't want to be your best. You ain't trying to be the best.
I think some of us do have self-hate, though. Some of us do have self-hate. Some of us would rather be another race, another shade.
What about
person.
that African singer? What about that African singer who was chocolate and just turned her whole shit white?
Yep.
And she sells, first off, you got to understand, in third world countries, the number one cosmetic product is skin bleach, skin lighteners. Then we talk about South Africa. Yeah. We're talking about the Philippines. We're talking about India. All over the fucking world, they present an image. Like if you go to the Philippines, those people there are some indigenous folk there. And the deeper into the roots you go into the Philippines, the darker the people get. But when you see the beauty pageants, because remember, a lot of time, some Filipinos they had an uprising down there and said, hey, stop having these European-like people represent the real Filipinos who are here in the beauty pageants. Miss Europe, don't have her come over here, or you pick the blended mixed versions of them and make them represent the Philippines. A lot of that is happening all over the world. You go down to the Argentina. You go down to Brazil. They're doing the same thing there. They put a more westernized face in front via the PR, via the media to represent the populace of that particular country. But if you go into the country and you connect to the roots and the culture of that country, you see it gets darker and darker and darker. Again, there is just a serious fucking aversion to dark skin. They don't see it as beautiful. They see it as demonic, on some aggressive and angry. It's really fucked up. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. Let me just do this too, though. What Heka and Veronica spoke about a moment ago was that internal beauty. That internal beauty. Now, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Y'all can hate me on this. Get to the phone lines, 844-55-1. That internal beauty, that confidence, or I call Godfidence, that Godfidence on you.
Godfidence, I like that.
Will make a motherfucker who look like some burnt twice over Famous Amos cookies. I'm talking about Seal, right? Snatch a supermodel.
Seal is disgusting.
Oh, why is he disgusting?
Because his face looks slash.
He looked like somebody
Is it
poured
not
a
because of skin
motherfucking
color?
like.
No, but that's part of his tribe, wasn't it? Like that,
I don't know.
That's like part of your. You are a man, and
I don't know what that is.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I think the motherfucker had
or leprosy.
Somebody poured some acid Kool-Aid on his face and just.
He's like, "This Kool-Aid is fire, bro."
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying. But there's a confidence, there's a strength, there's a power in him.
Still pulling bitches.
That women all over the world think Seal is sexy than a motherfucker.
He's very sultry.
Like the motherfucker came front.
Like, I don't think he's attractive though, but he's sultry.
Hey, listen. When you got Godfidence, you are attractive.
And
fuck what you look like. When you got Godfidence, you're attractive.
Doesn't Seal only date white women?
I don't give two shakes of a fat rat's ass. When you got Godfidence, fuck it. They're attracted to you. Period. Fuck color, fuck whatever. When you got the Godfidence, they coming at you.
My thing is with when people get mad that somebody else likes a certain something or another, why the fuck does it matter if he only that's his fucking preference? That's your preference.
But if your
it's
preference,
not like
wait,
like I hate all black men because I kind of low key prefer. But why? See,
Whitney,
but because he's black. That's
Whitney, it's where the preference comes from. If the preference is organic, great.
Right.
If the preference is born out of self-hate, inferiority, not great.
So then no black people can ever have a preference then because we've all been already.
No, that's not true. Well, where did that logic come from?
You know what I mean,
He has a black mother, though. So is he saying that he doesn't feel like his mother is beautiful because he doesn't date black women?
That's his preference. That's like saying I like a chicken cheeseburger over a fucking
No, but I'm saying sometimes
burger.
preferences are born from places. A lot of times preferences are born from experience. If there's a natural, organic preference that goes, you know what? That red-headed, lily-white vulva is my thing. Naturally. You weren't born in an oppressive, racist kind of situation. Right. You were born in like this neutral, organic kind of space, and you just gravitate to white pussy. Yeah. Then enjoy white pussy. For sure. Enjoy it. White pussy wet too. Enjoy it. But if you're doing it because I hate myself or my daddy black as fuck. I mean, look at Michael Jackson.
Yeah. No,
I hate my daddy's nose. So I'm going to have to cut this one off.
Yeah, I get it.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I got my daddy's face, so I want to change my face.
One of my cousins, my cousin in Philadelphia, I was 15 and I went over there and she's she's about to get married. She's gorgeous. She's smart. She's educated, whoop-de-whoop. She literally, we're 15 years old. She pulls me aside and says, why couldn't my mama marry a white man like yours? And it made me, the fuck? That's just it. I'm just sharing that. Like that, still, it's been 20 years. No, it hasn't. But it's, I'm still like, why is she thinking like that? That pisses me off that she thinks like that. Because you're all beautiful.
Wow. Yeah, listen.
Let's hug.
Veronica, wrap it, and then we got to move to a call. We got to make this quick.
Okay, I just want to say one thing about preferences. We must never forget that the whole reason that white supremacy, white aggression exists is because the white woman prefers to sexually engage with the black man. And the white man had to legislate that out of existence.
I want to hear from some white women. I want to hear from white women that say, listen, black dick is the secret god in the church. I just want to hear that. 844-55-1. If you're a white woman who worships at the Negroid phallic altar, please call in. We'd like to hear your story. We got one more caller. JB from Charlotte. You're on the line. Holler at us. Talk to us about this topic.
Hey, Joe, what's going on, man?
I'm chilling, man. You?
I'm good. I just wanted to chime in real quick on the topic. And while I'm online, I was just thinking about a story of my wife. She, about 6 years ago, she made the transition to cut her hair. And in the beginning, before she did it, I thought about it. I was like, man, this is going to really fuck me up because, I'm like, what is she going to look like? What are people going to think? It was all about me. But after she did it, I had to check myself because at the end of the day, my attitude was going to affect her attitude. And I had to check myself real quick. I had to, look at her, not like the song says, she's not her hair, right? So when I made that, looked at myself and I started really looking at who she is as a person inside, really, and like complimenting her and just really showing her how much I really love her outside of what her hair looked like.
Right. Brushing her waves, putting Murray's Dax on her hair, tightening up her do-rag. Just loving her for who she is. Babe, them waves is dipping, boo. No, I feel
there's a lot of people out there that got it fucked up. The weaves and all that other stuff, that's cool for some people. But at the end of the day, it shouldn't matter, what you look like, as long as who you are your beauty's on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I appreciate the call. Thank you for hanging on, man. Great show, great information. This is what I want to do really quickly. I want to do a quick round robin. I want everybody to kind of sum it up really quickly. You got 35 seconds apiece. You know, this is the lightning round. I want to start with Ashonti Ford, a.k.a. Red Panda.
My black is beautiful. Let's live and let live. Hit me up on my Instagram, Ashonti Ford Live, Twitter, Ashonti Ford Live, YouTube, Girl on Fire Production.
This is a fucking commercial for Dark and
I know,
Love.
and I was holding my mic too. Like, I got into it.
Okay, Jesus.
Yeah, man. Wow.
Whitney Tabor.
Yo, man, just do whatever you want to do that makes you feel good every damn day. If you want to put some stupid ass makeup on, do it. If you don't do it. You know what I mean? Fuck who you want, whatever color they are. We all got P and V, so just do your thing.
What is P and V?
Penis and vagina.
Okay,
come
Jesus.
on. Also, I'm turning up tonight at Cosmo. If you guys are in Hollywood, come check your girl out. Industry Wednesdays, we're turning up, and we will be dancing, turning up. Check my Instagram at Miss Tabor, Twitter at Miss Tabor, MissTabor.com. You already know I'm in here.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I want to go to Heka Activated.
You know what? I just think, black people are sad. And I say that because no matter what we do as black women, we are always viewed or treated like fourth-class citizens. Our struggle is real. We have no comrades in alliance with us, not even our men. They always have something.
That's not true.
Always finds fault
God damn it.
in some way, shape, form, or fashion. If we're not a bitch, then we're a thought. We need to focus some of that energy on supporting black women, regardless of how they choose to live their lives, or on how they want to be or what they want to look like. We just need to support, period. Everybody has something to say about everybody, and ain't nobody got their shit together. Focus on your own self, because at the end of the day, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, period.
Okay, website?
Oh, my website.
Heka's turned up, man.
You're just not listening.
Activated.com. And that's Heka spelled Heka, activated.com.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Veronica Conway.
I'm going to say that for sisters out there especially, because sisters are the embodiment of love, they really are, if they would just remember. When you fall deeply, madly, unapologetically in love with every petal on your body, every petal of your being, then everything else falls in love with you. And so our job has to be to excavate, annihilate, get rid of anything that is not our self-love, anything that's not that, and everything, game over. Game over.
Wow. Yo, I appreciate the show. I know sometimes you think we get a little ratchet, we get a little aggressive, we get a little downright disrespectful.
Hey.
Fuck it. I mean, we're just trying to change the world by having cutting-edge conversation. That's what I want to do. I want to make you uncomfortable. Listen, if you're calling in or if you're listening in, to hear something that you've always heard or to hear something that you agree with, it's probably the wrong show. I want to challenge your beliefs. I want to stretch. Listen, I wrote in my new book that's coming out, The Relationship Dismount. I say your beliefs need yoga too. And the shows, the different platforms that I do are designed to bend, stretch, and contort what you thought was always true. So we can see the integrity of the belief. If it cracks, you got to fix it. You got to upgrade it. You got to change it. So that's the whole purpose of the kind of, conversation we have here. I am a certified, relationship specialist and life coach. So I want you guys to go to my website, iamzowilliams.com. That's iamzowilliams.com. And if you're having relationship issues, if you really want to be challenged, if you want to be stretched, go there, fill out the questionnaire, and book a session with me. Let's do that, for real. Also, my new book is coming out. Oh, my God, The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Leaving a Traumatic Relationship. It is the consummate relationship breakup guide. It's It's not just breakup, though. It's relationship in context. It's spiritual, philosophical, funny, musical. I mean, after every chapter, there are exercises, right? After it's 12 chapters long, it'll be out in 2 weeks. We're going to the printer in 2 weeks. It'll be out during the second week of June. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be bananas. That's what the whole show is about. We like to have fun, but I definitely want to challenge you all to support all of these young ladies and, myself. This is what we do to change the world. Whitney?
I'm not going to be here on Friday, by the way, though, because my brother is getting married. So I want to shout out to my brother and Candy. I'm super excited to see them. And also I'm bartending at Thirsty Thursdays up in Seattle or Tacoma, Washington. So any of my Seattle, Tacoma listeners, come check out your girl. I'll make drinks too. They're kind of on point.
And there you have it. Listen, we're up out of here. We'll be back Friday. Another heater is on the way. Voice of Reason. Hot Button Radio. Dash.